Don't
We
try.
can fix the door.
Come back in.
If that's what you're worried about, we can fix the door. We can do the puzzle. Do you want us to do the puzzle?
Sorry, that just means I get to reuse that puzzle at a later date. All right.
You only get eyes dust today.
Even that
we
we
don't
don't
even
get.
get
'Cause you use
eyes.
sunglasses, yeah. We get
Hold on.
monitor.
Is it? Which one is it? Where are you at? Why are you hiding from me? There you are. Eh.
Do you have shades that just have eyes on?
No.
You should change that.
I have that though. Light.
I slightly see your eyes.
It's best.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know where my other glasses went, so I'm wearing my hyper reflect. Oh wow, this is actually kind of awful, huh? Do I not have any? I have my old glasses, but they're dusty.
Surely that, if anybody that, you know, if anyone should wear the dusty ones.
They're dusty.
Just saying. It's in your name and everything.
Dusty.
That's what you're legally called, you know?
That is my legal name. You're correct.
All
My full legal
right.
name. Oh, these ones are green.
I'm gonna do a little thing today. Sorry I didn't warn anyone in advance. I'm probably much louder than you're used to.
Oh, I know. I get why. That's fair.
I want to quickly run through everyone just saying something so I can match your sound levels.
I'm making comfy spot. Yeah.
So if you all could speak at a slightly excited level. We'll start
Individually or all together? Okay,
individually.
You made it, when you said that, you made it seem like it was all together. I was like, oh.
We'll start with Dustin. We'll just go in Discord order.
Wow.
All right, your level's good. Curling,
Wow.
You guys like to
you are slightly loud. That makes sense. I have you to 114%. That would be
There
why.
you go.
All right.
would you guys like to
Wow.
You're good,
Oh.
Aaron.
Oh, cool.
Sephi, speak for me.
Hi?
You're good. John?
Hello. I'm okay.
Hello.
And you are
I was
slightly
gonna
loud for
ask
me.
if
I have
you
you at
guys-
200%. No wonder. Okay. Speak again, John.
Wow.
Wait, I was asking if you guys like to see my seahorse.
We're trying to- we're trying to balance
sound
things.
testing.
Zach was trying to- basically, Zach was trying to balance audio stuff that's sorry.
Once
Yes,
more, John.
of course.
Wow.
Okay. Apologies one more time.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
Sephi,
You're
respectfully, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can. What the fuck is that?
It's
Is this
my
Sephi
seahorse.
cam? Is this Sephi's cam for the entire campaign?
I don't know if I can handle that.
It was like, I think if it was side on, it would be okay, but just seeing it face on, trying to stop myself laughing while you were on John's audio, it's like, yeah, dear lord, amazing. What a worthwhile purchase, Sephi. Worth every
Slightly
penny.
bouncing it whenever speaking.
My PNG tuber.
Strings. Alright.
We are a go.
So,
Okay. Let me try again. My Wi-Fi's going really bad.
Does your Wi-Fi just hate you, Sephi? Oh my god, the seahorse just appearing, just nose and all.
Would anyone like to give me a little recap of what happened last time?
The frozen seahorse is even better. Anyway, I think I did it last time, so someone else can.
I'm happy to.
Okay.
So last session, we got done burying one final member of the Bandit Brigade, the individual who had a ceremonial and both magical item from the Great and Dark One. We pushed him into a hole and all made our way down to a room that was supposed to be locked. Well, it was technically locked. There were different attempts at opening it. We scavenged through things. I almost said Farandra, but Varsada found a new spell that would be illegal on public transit for sure. And we learned that we could simply cast it elemental magics through some hints in the room to unlock the door. We unlocked it. We made our way down the stairs, and we went into our basement of backstory, where a large portion of the party had very significant, seemingly, aspects of their characters and their histories down there, and looked like they were all entwined, as we were all told, or we read from the book, told to speak the names of those who had helped us, something along those lines. And when we did, light shone, and then Lupe opened a chest, got some goodies, had conversations about our fundamental difference in magical abilities, and then Lupe dug deeper in the chest. We had our fundamental discussions about our disagreements regarding maps. Then we left. We then ventured to another door, which was supposed to impose some form of fortification upon the room, and it did not because we are who we are. Some of us... Oh, we also found a paladin and his body, and a rock that was just a rock, but it had writing on it. But from a paladin who said that I have come here to solve this problem. If I fail, I am likely dead. We unlocked that door, which was just a rusty door. Then we went inside to another door, which was not just a rusty door, and we were going to try to solve the puzzle, but we have some strong people and a magical hand. And so we simply ripped that door off its hinges, like an angry mother hearing video games at 2 a.m. And we... like a child playing video games at 2 a.m., a loud voice said, "You broke my door, we should talk."
Indeed.
And now we're gonna talk.
Indeed. Take an inspiration.
Thank you.
And that is where we will begin, is as the creaking door is ripped off its hinges and the metal is crumpled. Looks like there was a couple of mechanism-based locks on it that are now entirely destroyed. The voice from within says, "It seems we need to talk." You can see, within the room immediately, a number of undead shambling about, turning to look at you all. Sort of in unison, actually. One of them is very heavily armored. Wielding a blade in one hand, it currently holds limply, but which you can tell, based off of the lack of decay or rust, is enchanted in some way. The voice comes from behind them, from a hooded figure at the edge of some light. Even as you're looking in, a brazier is lit. You can see some fire in this person's hand, and you can see that their hand is skeletal. I open to all of you.
There's people.
Oh, sorry, we didn't know you were in here.
Should we have knocked?
No. This is all right. But things may change, depending on the purpose for which you came here.
I'm going to start talking like that in my usual life. I like that. Everything is fine, depending on everything else. Okay,
Yeah.
we will have
Apple's
a chat.
Apple's stay near Italian.
Talion
Every
offers a
time.
handout to shake this dead thing's hand.
Absolutely. You're coming in, and it'll reach out with its hand that isn't holding anything, and kind of jerkily shake your hand.
Talion.
Mhm.
Oh, just like saying my name is Talion.
Oh. It kind of goes... And the mage in the back says, "Their minds are mostly lost. Not mine, though, not mine."
Why not yours?
It seems I was special. Chosen, perhaps. For what purpose have you come here?
Um. uh. Funny. That's a question. Why did we come here again?
We are retrieving an artifact, I believe.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Retrieving. I am surprised. But you have managed to do what the paladin could not. Destroyed the mechanism on the door which keeps us here. So depending on what it is, I might give it to you.
So that was your. This is your prison.
Normally, the Great and Dark One is not pleased with the dead risen. It seems I am given a greater purpose. I would wish to return to the world.
Are you telling me that you have been stuck down here just because you're a little bit different and were dead at one point?
I was buried here with these. Imagine my surprise when I woke. How long has it been?
When did you get buried?
Shortly after the landing.
Do we know what that means?
If you're a local, you might have heard of the landing. It was... most people who live here didn't come from here.
Gotcha.
The landing happened a long time ago, when this place was taken in the name of the Great and Dark One.
Gotcha.
Hey, weren't we also supposed to get rid of them?
Well, you
Idra is going to whisper too. Is whispering. I was trying to make my voice quieter.
It's all good. It's all
So
good.
we are going to get rid of them because they are not going to be here because the door is open.
Not in that way.
I am a very literal person.
I think I and my followers will leave this place. It will be good. He starts stepping down the stairs. He seems to have let his guard down to some degree.
What do you plan to do now that you're free?
I think I will return to my tower, continue my experimentation. And when it is that I have procured something worthy enough, I will re-enter society.
Your tower is the one to the south?
I believe so.
What kind of experimentation?
He looks to you. I doubt you would understand.
I doubt your doubt.
Yet.
Very well then. Mutagenic in nature. The mixture of things to think faster, move faster, be stronger.
Okay.
How do you plan to carry on your research? What are your plans?
He's motioning and like undead are coming in. Gathering up into little files.
Uh-huh.
Well, perfect cone.
Hap definitely backs away a little bit when they're like organizing into fucking columns.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will not be able to show myself at first, but I'm sure even by night some will be willing to sell to me.
Hap just looks at the other ones and shrugs his shoulders, not knowing what to do.
Do you?
Maybe.
Do you know what brought you back?
I'm as of yet unaware. Perhaps I will learn. Natural forces sometimes do such things. It is something that normally displeases those in power. Especially when it is their enemies that rise. Most are mindless, emotions left and right. But some... And when luck that I had studied necromancy.
You are going to go. We could make this situation very win-win. How about his sword?
His blade. My greatest tool, besides my own knowledge. It would sadden me.
And we are your greatest friends in many, many years.
Make me a persuasion check, Dalian.
I give myself advantage with lucky.
Certainly.
Inspiration.
I don't need to.
Fair. Confidence.
Yeah, good thing.
God, I used it.
You are right. You all have done me a great service. The blade is yours, and I will be on my way. As he's saying this, the undead armored guy in front of you twists the blade up and kind of presents it in both hands.
Hap gets close to Versata and Atra and is like, "Are we actually gonna let them out of here? What are we doing? What are we actually doing here? What are we fucking doing?"
If I might ask one more question.
Of course, my friend.
How long have you been dead again?
I died in a tragic accident at my tower. I was performing research for the armies invading. Quite a time it was. I had not yet finished my greatest work, but I have had a very long time to think on my mistakes. Italian's flapping.
Yeah.
Italian will take
recognize
the
that pretty
sword.
quickly.
Let us go.
I'm very amazed by this blade. If you could just a little bit longer.
He looks
hold it
over.
under
The
fire.
undead start to move a little bit, but he stops them again.
What does that part mean? And Italian just points to an indescript part of the sword so he can see it in the light of the fire.
That is a blessing of the Great and Dark One. This foolish paladin came here with orders to destroy us. Was well acquainted with the puzzles presented. Unfortunately, the door locked behind him, so even after I allowed his body to continue, he was of little use from this side.
Hands around. So you're planning to go into society when you killed their paladin?
Not immediately. I will require forgiveness. I must finish my work.
Apple looks back to the other two.
Versata is just kind of like watching them move and organize, and he'll say, "The one that's talking the most, the mage, he's commanding all of them. You get rid of him, best case, they all die with him, or they're disorganized. I can
Gotcha.
take care of a group of them. I'm shooting for the ones to the left of the brazier."
Hap nods and says, "Well, friends, we should let our friends leave," as he points to Lupe and Evita to move away from the exit.
Javita moves aside.
Oh, Lupe's like, I'm standing in the way. Sure. She like steps away. It's very awkward because she doesn't know how to deal with people like other than the dead person. Yep,
Yeah.
go at it. Have fun.
Thank you.
And you can always come back, you know, that's they say. If it sucks, hit the bricks.
I do not wish to return to this place in 100 years. A kind tomb, if I had not awoken. An unwilling prison because of it.
Ignore that.
He's gonna take a couple steps this way, and these undead are gonna start stepping this way to go around you guys.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And these guys are
okay.
gonna
Sorry,
get to
I'm in the way.
here.
Second, if a good chunk of them get to the door, like on the door or just in front of the door, Hap's gonna cast Moonbeam.
Oh, okay. We're just going then.
Well, they're about to get there. Do you want to wait till they're in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Basically, so he can get as many as he can.
Versata gets up here. You prepare a spell. They start to move. You take some steps back, Talion. You come in towards...
Tactical maneuver.
Tactical maneuver. And I am going to make an insight check on behalf of the undead mage.
Oh, that's a yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair.
gritty.
That's fair. That's perfectly fair.
He's not
We
proficient.
disarmed the paladin, guys.
Cowabunga, dude. This is great.
Okay. Can I have everyone make me a deception check?
No,
And I will
no.
use
Oh no.
I will use the average.
not my dumb
Okay.
stat. No.
Hey!
Well, that's a good roll.
Oh shit.
That's also a good roll.
Hey, gang! I think
Oh,
we're doing
That's
okay.
not
so
a that's
far.
not a great roll, but it's just fine because you have
Oh.
+5. Same there. That's a
Holy
little lower.
shit. Same, I got my dumb stat. I got 17. I'll take it. Holy shit.
All right, average is higher than a 12. He's just gonna start going this way and will say, "My name is Arakeen. I expect I will be able to be of some use to you all in the future. Of course, I will expect payment, seeing as you have already taken retribution from me."
Is that the name of the sword?
Yes, so his memories say.
I like retribution.
Even swinging in your hands, you can feel something to the blade. It's a little heavy and a little awkward in your grasp, but there's, in the edges of this room, there's almost a faint glow to it. Alright, who wants to start blasting? Who wants to go first? These guys are getting into range. Like, you could...
Second the big guy gets to basically the cusp of the door is when it's going to go off. Yeah, when he gets and then it'll center on the. I should be able to get 3 of them if I center it there and get those 3.
Alright.
Amita!
I'll make sure not to get a veto, obviously.
Here, Javita will... There you go.
Uh,
I will swap to some battle music.
oh fuck, music! God damn it! Every time.
It's so gritty in here. There's so much grids.
Yeah. Here, I'll...
So gritty.
Here. There you go. We will have this one for these guys.
It's okay.
As a blast of radiant energy falls from the ceiling, Hap, you will be our first turn in the initiative.
They all need to make a Constitution saving throw of 13, please. Oh, I can do that. I can make them do it. Shit.
I have them targeted for you.
Yeah, so kind, so kind.
Radiant energy falls on them, burning through them. Bones start to disintegrate, especially on
and
that
then
middle one.
Hap will move slightly, and then turn and shoot the main dude in the face with a luminous arrow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The blast flies, and you see as the mage raises a hand and summons a shield, but you pierce through just before it appears.
Oh, so much damage.
Oh,
And you clip him of it.
Yeah. All radiant damage.
Alright.
Did the radiant damage seem to do any more damage than usual?
I did not seem any extra effective against these corporeal undead. No.
Could I make a martial check against the main dude?
Of course.
Undead mage? Alumkeen or whatever his name is.
You can grab that,
so
and I
wisdom.
will steal whenever...
Is it
whenever
wisdom
you're
check, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can do a flat wisdom. You could also do Arcana against this enemy.
oh.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Seeing
matter.
as he is a mage, an arcane mage, clearly. Alright. You don't know, man.
Fuck knows. Not dealt with much undead, apparently.
Not in a long time, anyways.
Yeah, another few centuries. So yeah. I will let them steal, I assume. They've damaged a lot of people.
Yeah, they will steal. and they motion towards you.
Yeah,
Ah, what a shame. Your corpses will replace my current ones, and you will make better experimentation options.
You just gave me a bad read. You seem. I don't know. There's something off with you.
So, he motions while he's doing that, and finishes with a strange sound.
Oh shit!
I think he's gonna blast you, Hap, yeah, because you're the only one who's acted aggressively thus far.
That's fair.
Um,
Can't argue with that one. I need to put Moonbeam on myself for concentration, but I have advantage on that shit nowadays. But yeah.
yeah.
Warcaster.
Why?
Make me a dexterity saving throw, Hap. As fire bursts forth from his hands in a cone.
Oh shit. Oh, not too bad.
15 is a success.
Yippee!
So you will take half damage here.
And I only have some temp hit points for some reason, so yippee.
There, half that. And he says... He doesn't say anything, but you see the undead turn towards you. Yeah, well, yeah, you succeed on your concentration check.
Perfectly balanced.
Warcaster coming in right away.
Yeah. Perfectly balanced.
And they will start to move in. He's actually passing to the lesser undead.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep the
Oh, big
Moonbeam on,
fan.
just but the Moonbeam's just blocking that entrance now, is the main point of it, at least.
Yeah, you're
Ruh-roh.
getting... They immediately
Ruh-roh.
move into
Oh.
action.
Ruh-roh.
It's all coming together.
I am wild shaped, so I'm going to just quickly put my AC up temporarily by 1.
It's all coming together.
Each of these will make one attack against you.
Gotcha.
So 9 attacks coming in. 8 attacks even. I can count.
AC is 16, let's go.
1, 2, 3,
Good.
4,
Yep, good.
5,
Oh no. Oh
Ooh.
good.
6,
Oh good. Oh
7,
no. Oh!
Oh!
8.
2 nat 20s.
So
The only ones that hit her now.
looks like 1 hit
3 hit.
and
3 hit.
2 crits.
Yeah.
They all immediately move in, almost lurching like they're on strings.
Even worse.
Me, they jump at me.
It's good. Still concentrating.
Holy shit, you're still gone.
Let's fucking go!
A level Warcaster.
Oh, it just reinforces that Warcaster is definitely fucking worth it. Holy shit.
Then he points to Havita. And there is a burst of energy, and you see a light come across in a rainbow over their form, and they crumple to the ground. The mage slumps a bit.
Hap immediately looks like... Well, no, he is stars right now, but if he wasn't, he'd look distressed as fuck.
I think you're safe for the moment, Talion, because you convinced him you're his friend, and you haven't acted against him yet. Which means it's gonna be Lupe. This guy has no weapon.
That's big. We need to get weapon away.
Punch him. I guess it could. Talion makes an opportunity, so that'd be so funny. Massive greatsword, just bang, strength of 5.
Make me a acrobatics check, Lupe.
Oh my!
As he attempts to grab you.
You guys. Okay. Dex save.
Yeah, I think there should be the same proficiency. Acrobatics check it, but yeah. You died. I'll make it for you.
I'll try again. You can roll for me if you like. You know.
I gotcha.
Just funny.
You got a 17. Yeah, you managed to dodge as this big guy comes and tries to grab you. The armored undead. Heavily armored. Now he has to
Bull
pass to one of you
rapid.
all. Left to right. over to you, Versana.
I'm so happy you said that. Hold on, just making sure. I do it from here. A little bit, so okay. Okay, I'm gonna do something absolutely foolish. Versada is going to step right here and tilt himself slightly so that when he casts the spell he's about to cast, it just barely clips the, what's it called? the fire next to him. And he's going to say, Hap, I owe you one, and you're going to get out of this.
Oh no, I'm getting grease winded. No.
And I'm going to cast Grease Wind.
And I'll say you can get all of them, but the one furthest.
Wait, what? Hap just like, wait, what? And then sees the grease.
So I'm gonna target everyone there, including Hap. There you go.
I'm so
or I can
sorry.
auto make them for you. Actually,
It's worth it.
Here,
No,
roll.
no, I'll roll it. I'll roll it. Are they targeted?
Yes.
Okay. So many.
A couple
made
succeed. Hap does not make it. No.
Wait, what? It's success, didn't it?
No.
I got 14.
DC 15.
I need a 15.
No.
They are all would-be greased. However, because you're clipping the fire, instead you shoot out a jet of flames that clings to them. So they are each going to take 10 fire damage, and if they don't put out the flames, they'll take additional fire damage later.
The 10 to me.
Gotcha.
Oh. Hap's looking not so hot. Oh no, he is looking hot technically.
I'll apply
Looking
that.
extraordinarily hot.
Yeah.
I'll apply that fire damage shortly. Hold on, but we can keep the turns going. None of them go down in any case.
I've added the fire
That's
damage to
true.
me, so I'm all good.
Lovely. 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 4.
Versada's gonna kind of cringe. He feels bad.
You can't see the burns because he's stars, but ouch.
Oh, this one.
I don't
dies.
think I have any bonus actions on my turn, though. So I'm going to turn around to Atra. Though I will have Gunnard sort of fly beneath the feet of the skeletons and land on Hap in his clothing.
Absolutely. Okay.
I almost forgot. Can I make an Arcana check on the mage?
Sure.
Purely for what's it called? Martial check.
Yeah, certainly. You got a question or?
What was this? What did he just do to Havita?
He cast sleep.
Oh. Okay.
Since Havita was blocking the door.
Very well. Then I will.
Never mind.
I will pass to Atra.
All right. I'm going to run up to our main mage guy, and then I want to grapple him.
Oh dear. Okay. He doesn't wanna.
So
He doesn't
that would be strength or dex.
He fails. You grab him.
So I can move. For every 1 foot moved is 2 feet. I would like to use the rest of my movement to move him and try and push him into the fire.
Sure, I'm gonna have you use a key point for that. The push.
That
point.
works.
Yeah, yeah, you push him into the fire. You already grappled him, yeah. He will immediately catch on fire. His robes will. And that will start doing damage to him on his turns, but in addition to that, he'll take normal fire damage. Alright. He's on fire. Ah, get off of me!
I will pass to Talion.
Italian.
This has gone terribly wrong. I cannot believe negotiations have broken down so quickly. He smiles really, really big. I'm so sorry for all of this. It is horrible. He's like rummaging through his shirt. He's like flipping open pockets that don't look like they should be pockets. Some of them aren't. He opens up, he pulls out like an empty bottle. Oh, perfect. He uncorks it, he spits in it, he aims it like a gun, and he casts Tasha's Caustic Brew in this line.
Oh, no!
Well, he technically needs to move up. He calls there we go, and this
There
line.
we go. I'll
Please don't make me take that shit as well, please.
No, because of the way Atra lined the mage up, he's like in the fire essentially.
Amazing.
Talion doesn't need to target you.
Thank God.
He failed. Did they all fail? No, one of them.
No, one
of the
succeeded.
skeletons succeeded.
One of them succeeded, and this is weird. I've never used this spell before. This is until they take an action. It is concentration, and then until they take an action to scrape off or wash off the acid, they take 2d4 acid damage at the start of every single one of their turns.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just burning and melting.
For my sake,
So it doesn't. Mm-hmm.
blast him now.
Understood.
Same thing I was doing with Moonbeam. A number of the skeletons start to melt as the acid comes over them.
And if we could just keep the targeting on there, I'll just
Yes.
keep doing that.
Yes, certainly. Yeah, you can't stop that one.
The Titan's gonna take some steps back. And yep, that's already on, but I will go ahead and burn it so I know it's there. And then can I martial check the undead mage?
Absolutely.
I'm looking for if Talion can not see but understand his connection to the other undead.
Absolutely. Okay. You can make me insight or arcana or anything like that.
Oh, almost close.
12 is enough. We're in the early game, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like most of these undead, except for perhaps the paladin, are natural undead. Quite a thing to say. But that is a thing. And that he is simply asserting control over them. But you're pretty sure that the paladin is directly summoned by him, based off of what he said earlier.
Alrighty. I did not want to have to hurt you all, but you will face the full power of my wrath. And
The
Lupe needs to
mage.
go.
Give me one more second and I'll end it. Well, he's burning alive. Well,
Rather
burning
spicy
dead.
of you. And Tide will pass to Lupe.
Over to you, Lupe.
What?
If you need, I can stream the game, and you can tell me what you'd like to do.
Oh, let me make your life
Um,
easier, Zach. I don't want you to tank your PC.
Thanks.
I just got my Wi-Fi back. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, he's right in front of me.
Yup.
Giving you a cuddle.
I didn't even expect that. Guess Lupe's first reaction is to punch him in the face. Just her instinct is to just try and clobber the guy in the face.
Absolutely. If you wanna Do you want to make one with a dagger in hand, or you just want to like try and clock him in the face and get out? You could like flavor a disengage that way, I guess.
Yeah.
Punch towards the face, actual objective, get out of here. Alright.
So basically, kind of like them standing between each other, and she sees this guy, kind of stares at him for a moment, and without even like changing her
Right?
expression,
Yeah. I love
she
these folks.
disengages by punching him right in like between like the bridge of the nose, wherever's left over of the nose, and just run.
Yeah, it's an open-faced helm, as you can see. It's actually just a hood. And where do you want to go? Here,
So,
down here,
as
around
far as
here.
they're away from him, I guess a little bit like, I guess to the right.
Sure. You can head out this way. You still have an action if you want to get anyone on your way out. You'd have sneak attack on all these skeletons next to Hap, for example.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just like while you're getting out. Oh, gotcha. Pachoo. Understood.
Or actually, you know what? Oh, okay, you got it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Chew.
I think you are. I should have changed that. You're up to 2 dice now.
Oh. I forgot we leveled.
The bolt breaks through that one's skull, and it crumples.
Yeah, that's my action.
Alright. Well, the dead cannot steal, so who would you like to pass to start the new round?
The closest person, so Versada.
Over to Versada.
Okay. Versada is going to start his turn by casting a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Hap.
Absolutely.
Not another grease wind, please.
You gotta put out that fire hat, by the way.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, whoa.
Cure Wounds is crazy.
That's looking a lot better.
Forgot how much better they made that spell.
They
Literally
made
close.
healing matter.
I really
Healing
like it.
is
I
so
appreciate
good.
it.
It's so great.
It matters if you're not a life cleric now.
Yeah.
Before you had to be.
And then I think like looking at how everything is going and like seeing how little skeletons are left and how this guy is just in the fire, Varsada is going to flip to a page in his book and then look at the skeleton and just the undead mage and be like, so, how did you get into necromancy? And just start talking to him.
What?
Like,
Mid battle.
yeah. Like, he's just gonna start talking to him.
Amazing.
Who-
Amazing.
Imagine fighting this one guy, and before you die, he just starts asking you questions like it's a therapy session.
I will actually make one Arcana check. He said that he was going that give him a second, he'll be able to end it. I want to know
I'm glad to have you.
if there's any verbal or somatic components to the spell he's about to cast.
Absolutely, yeah. The answer is yes. You're starting to make it out, and you don't actually recognize the spell entirely because it's been modified. You catch a stint of touch range or maybe near range burst of force. But yeah, it's definitely going to have
Interesting.
verbal and somatic components.
Very well. He'll kind of like he'll look at Atra for a moment and he'll kind of like tap his chin with his little quill pen, like he really actually wants to see what the spell is. But he'll sigh, and he'll say, Atra, if you can stop him from talking and restrain his hands, he won't be able to do anything to us.
Both hands?
You could also just cut them off. He's a skeleton.
Passing to Atra, I suppose.
Yeah, he's gonna back up. He's gonna go over here.
Over to you, Atra.
Can I grab both of his, like, wrists and then, like, try and pull, like, foot on chest, just try and pull?
Yeah, make me an athletics check. Again, he doesn't want to, so he's gonna fight back. He's doing it pretty good this time.
Oof.
Ooh, yeah.
Oof.
You try to grab onto him, but he manages to slip out of your grasp. You only end up holding onto one arm.
Bonus action, punch him in the face, then.
Sure. Yep.
That's a solid bonus action.
Thunk,
no.
you hit an arcane barrier he summons forth.
I've got one thing I might be able to do.
That's cheating.
Which...
I will pass to, I will pass to Talion, then.
I have to punish you for cheating. He wags a finger.
He still has the acid on him. He's the only one remaining that has the acid, so if you want to roll that right away.
I will. Touch more. Bring the range of the spell, 10-foot radius. Okay, boom. I'm gonna wither and bloom everybody, but this guy right here, unidentified.
Oh, because you can center on Hap.
Yeah, so Hap won't be hurt. No one will be hurt, and then I will give Hap the healing that it does. So Hap can roll.
like that.
Oh.
This party's so well set up.
None of us are full healers, but because we can semi do healing, we all make up for it.
Mm-hmm. So you get a plus. I think my spell. You can roll up to 3 hit dice. I think that's my spell modifier.
Oh,
I think.
Your spell modifier is 5.
5 hit dice. I don't think you need that many. So
I rolled the perfect amount.
Could I have? How do I target again? Is it shift click?
If you control and click on your targets, here I'll undo the mage. There you go.
Then I will redo the mage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And you actually do the same if you want to untarget them, is you just control click them again. That's a lot of fails.
It's a lot of fails, yeah.
They take this much damage.
They all fall to pieces. They were all hurt and on fire.
Mushrooms sprout around the area. They also wither away as the magical spell takes place. Talion takes the sword that's way too heavy and like rests the flat of it on his shoulder and just starts running.
As the mage stops moving and his bones crumple out of place, the paladin will also crumple. Yes, there's one enemy left, guys.
Like I said, with my incredible rage. Talion looks at his hands like he's a war criminal.
Between you and Versada each doing an AoE on those guys, and a little bit extra from Atra on the mage, and some of them had lost some. Yeah, anyways, you guys AoE'd them down.
God.
Yeah, who do you want to pass
damn.
to? The dead can't steal, so
He's going to pass over to Hap, who had a terrible time and should now get the chance to kill this guy.
absolutely.
Just you slowly see the constellation on the floor slowly move towards the undead. As the moonbeam just reforms around the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then I will.
Oh. Yeah, something like that. I'll just delete it.
So.
Yeah, it fails. And that's a high roll, so it just burns to nothing.
At that point, even like the stars fade from Hap as normal Hap appears. His clothes are all slightly singed as he's tapping out the fire on his fucking body and everything.
Let me. He'll come here. And he'll start tapping it down.
Warm.
And you guys can pat it out.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this as nice as I can, Sada. That spell is fucked up.
It was very interesting. I would have preferred to use it without you at the center of it, but you know.
Was that a cone of flaming grease?
That it was, yes. The flaming doesn't come with it.
Oh, that's. He
It
just.
can though.
What?
I could do that.
Did you make that?
I didn't make this one. I found this back at the bandit camp, but I wonder if I could make one that does come with flame. I'll start like tapping his chin, writing things down.
Hap just shakes his head and walks away. Fucking shit.
I still owe you one, even though I
whatever.
healed you.
Mhm. We're all good. We're all good. As he's still tapping
The
out the
first
fucking
corpse?
cinders on his clothes.
Yeah, there's a
So-
whole bunch of undead bone. There's just a bunch of bones scattered across the ground with various bits of equipment.
Is anyone claiming these bodies? I don't think we have to bury them, but I like bones.
No. Leave one skeleton for me, I suppose. Might be
Like a
good to look
fully
at.
intact one, or could I have a femur or two?
You could have whatever you like.
Don't tell me that.
You can have a femur or two.
There was a section of wall you passed by, Atra, that was looked like there's no mortar in the bricks.
Would the bricks easily pull out then?
Yeah, you think you could just, with a little bit of force, knock them out of place?
I'm gonna use a little bit of force and see if they push inwards.
They do.
Oh, that's what happened to.
Now, I do want to briefly check in on Lupe because I cut you off earlier, Sephi. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Lupe, is this earlier when the rest of them died? I was confused, but I implemented in character and I was gonna have Lupe be like, wait, they're all dead? Huh?
It happened fast. Yeah.
That was fast. Holy shit. So she's just gonna start seeing if there's anything to snoop around.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're checking this big one up top. Persona.
Yeah, he kind of walks up and whispers to Gunnard, like, there was something that brought them back, but he was the only one that maintained his, I don't want to say sanity, but he was more human. I'd wager to guess this was his. And he's trying to find out what brought them back. Specifically the big mage, because you feel like that might answer all of them.
Sure. You can make me an investigation check. Sephi, if you want to make an investigation check as well, or I can roll it for you if you'd prefer. You can also roll dice elsewhere and just tell me what you get. That's fine.
They said what? The last part?
If you want to roll dice elsewhere, you're welcome to as well, and just to tell me what you get. That's also fine.
I trust you. You can roll it.
Could I have Gunnard give me the help action, or is that unreasonable?
Unfortunately, Gunnard will not be much help in searching the heavy stone tombs.
Got you. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Bro did not need it. Shit.
Alright, we'll come back to that.
Okay.
You come over to check on Havita, Hap.
Mm-hmm.
They're peacefully sleeping here. Or what you know is the approximation of
Full.
them sleeping.
Yeah. Apple just checked them over. He's kind of got used to them at this point. He's probably checked over them a few times while they've been together. Make sure they're actually in a comfortable resting position.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, just making sure they're okay.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's going to be some trouble. Whatever spell was cast must have been modified.
That's all good.
They're probably going to be out for a while.
I wonder how long. Yeah, I gotcha. Awesome stuff. I'm just thinking we need a big fucking wheelbarrow. And then we'll start seeing what the rest of the group's doing. Probably check over the mage corpse if no one has, but if someone has, then yeah, obviously not. But yeah.
The mage themselves doesn't have anything too particularly special. Even their cloak is burning, so you know it's not magical.
He just grabs the rest of the cloak and makes sure it's all in the fire.
Sure.
That's all.
You can collect as many bones as you'd like, Talion. Since you're checking over the corpses, you could also collect equipment if you want to. There's about 100 gold worth of equipment between all of them, as well as some breastplate on the paladin.
I'll take like 2 daggers, like 2 sidearms, 2 side pieces.
Sure.
Hey, there's stuff here. It's probably worth those coins everybody likes.
It's like, what?
Lupe, you will find that there are scatterings of gold coins within some of the urns, if you want to take them.
Doink.
Alright. You go pot to pot. You'll be able to collect 25 gold worth of coins.
Ooh.
So I'll just add that to your inventory. Brings you to 62 gold.
Alright.
Atra, you push through and push some of these bricks away, and you can kind of see into what appears to be a bit of a natural cave that is boring away at the bricks. It's pretty cleanly put together on the other side. It looks like someone hid in there and put it back together from that side.
From that side?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, I found an additional room over here.
Huh?
Or cavern, I suppose.
Is it a room or a cavern?
It's a cavern.
Why did you lie?
I didn't mean to lie. It was like a cavern is kind of like a room.
They're
It's
very
a natural
different.
room.
We are set on 2 ships that shall never meet at the dock of compromise.
Everything's just a natural room? What?
Versada,
Mm-hmm.
you're certain that you almost missed this. But on the
Oh.
underside of the inside of the lid to this coffin,
Mm-hmm.
there is a wand, a very beautiful wand that has been, it looks like, sealed to the lid. And there's markings like someone has desperately tried a lot to break it away, but has failed, probably for lack of strength and grip.
I see. Okay. He will look over to Atra. And he'll kind of think for a second. He'll sigh. And he'll try and say it quietly, but he's far away, so he's not going to say it too quietly. He'll say, Atra, could I have you for a moment?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And he will sort of move the coffin as best he can. It takes a little bit because he has a strength of 5. But he will tilt it back and show Atra the wand and say, "Could you please get that for me?" He's speaking very hushed.
Grab the wand?
Indeed.
Yeah, sure. Atra will just grab it, not checking for anything or anything.
Absolutely. Atra, as you grab a hold of it, it is just sealed to the lid very tightly. There is a little bit of stone wrapped around it. That has somehow been perfectly fitted to this. So just make me an athletics check.
You're a bastard, Zach. As you touch the wand, it's just sealed. It's just.
Oh,
It's just
could I give them the help action?
Would I have advantage from the powerful build of Goliath?
Not in this case, no, but Varsada can
Oh,
help
okay.
just by, pulling out a tool and helping, like, chip away at the sides or some such thing.
Pull out a dagger.
So you can roll again.
Merely out of character curiosity, what was the strength of the mage? Just curious. of one thing.
6.
6.
The undead mage was stronger than Versata?
Yes.
Why do you think I called Atra over?
He's stronger than
With a little bit of effort, you guys managed to pry it away, breaking a little bit of the stone and releasing this wand. It is made of some kind of sealed wood. There must have been some magic to it. Little arcane runes around the bottom edge. And it's just very nice, yeah.
He will, assuming Atra grabbed it, he will look to Atra and say, "Might I inspect it?"
Yeah, sure. Atra will hand it over. We should
Thank you.
really get all of you guys, like, official, and so that no issues will come later down the line.
Can you do that?
Can I?
At the
I
very
could probably
least,
talk to my parents.
thumbs up.
That would be wonderful. I would like to not have to keep this a secret, though you seem to be quite kind about such things.
I'll see what I can do.
I wouldn't mention that we've been using magic. I would say maybe we're interested in learning.
Good idea.
All right.
And I'll sort of pass to everyone else for now, but eventually I'm going to cast Identify on this.
I would like to see the map if I'll try.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
It is
And thank you, Duff.
I was just collecting all the equipment that Tavisa has left. No, not Tavisa. I've got two ones merged. Talion's left.
There you go.
You know what?
Wow.
Talion's
will
gonna activate
keep-
the Bloodstone.
Oh, sure.
I will keep streaming, so you don't have to reorient your cameras again.
I can change it real quick. Here. We'll keep it for now, but I can swap it back whenever. A sizzling, the stone absorbs your blood and grants you power.
Oh, that feels right. Okay.
That wand is a wand of magic missiles for Sana.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I just noticed this. We still have Havita laying on the
Oh, Hab's made sure they're okay. Hab's made sure. Hab's double checked.
My friends, I have an announcement to make. I have discovered a chamber.
Good job.
I am likely the first person to have seen it for thousands of years.
Didn't I just watch Lupe come out of there?
Hey, Talion, that's where the cavern is, by the way.
I do not know what you're talking about.
You can see into the darkness, Talion. So you see mushrooms growing, a bag in one corner, and a woman face first into the ground. Some things laid out in front of her, including a large golden key.
Have we already gone through this?
Thought you were the first to have witnessed.
Girl had one too many mushrooms.
I thought you were the first one. Yes. So how could we have gone through it?
Thank you for reaffirming my position and facts of my statement.
Also, no, I hadn't been in there yet.
Oh, when was this here? What is
Sorry. Every party member just... We're mute.
How just stays to the entrance. We got Zach laughing. We got it. We got Zach chuckling.
Is it a cavern?
This is
No,
what
it's
I
a
refer
it's
to
a
as
room.
chamber.
It's a
It's chamber?
Oh, is that good? He muted himself.
Yeah, Zach was laughing too much. He couldn't help himself.
Cavern.
Every single party member just
natural
like,
chamber.
oh, I've discovered this for the first time.
I know a great deal about caverns.
Wait.
This is not a cavern. It's a
I
chamber.
suppose you know more than me. Maybe.
Remember
maybe
that
in a
sentence. You will be saying it very often.
cavern.
What's the difference between a chamber and a room?
Rooms cannot form naturally. Chambers can.
But why wouldn't this be a cavern then?
Look at the wall.
It's very cavern-like.
If you think that is a cavern's wall, you are a fool. That is a chamber's wall. I know caverns.
What does a cavern wall look like in comparison to this?
Italian walks up and licks the wall.
It's like sort of loose earth. So, you know, you
See?
get dirt.
This is a chamber.
This
It's just nasty.
Chat, I'm just gonna let you know this heavily feels like Varsada is like rage baiting.
It's working.
Hey,
It's a natural cavern.
It's a
That's also-
chamber.
Natural cavern chamber. Gotcha.
There is no compromise when I am 100% right. If you're
What's
going
in
to be
that
wrong,
corner?
be quiet about it.
What's in that corner?
I'm just gonna go clear this cabin. I'll be back.
In this corner, there is a woman face down on the ground. It looks like she's been dead for at least a few days.
She probably thought this place was a
few
Yes.
days.
cavern.
Let me see that. Go look at stuff that's laid out.
Absolutely. So I'll go over both of these. Hap got here first, so we'll start with Hap. You come over to this bag, Hap, and flip it open, and there's a couple things in here. There's some dry rations you could take if you want, like
it is. Yeah.
4 days worth.
On the inventory.
There is a bag containing 60 gold.
Oh. Okay.
And a vial with a sickly green liquid. And a thing you recognize is clearly a smoke bomb.
Hap pockets a smoke bomb.
All right.
The rest he will share with the party, but I want a smoke bomb.
As for over here, the woman is face down on the ground. There's no discernible wounds at the moment. But the ground around her shows some blood soaked into it, dried. There is a big golden key with arcane runes along a large haft for it. And a small, simple masquerade mask in the shape of a cat.
Ooh. So she's going to grab the mask because it looks kind of fancy.
Sure.
She doesn't know arcane stuff. So, and she doesn't understand it. So she grabs the key and assumes the smartest person. She assumes the smartest person who knows with arcane stuff is Varsala. So she's just going to quietly give him the key and walk back to the body.
Lupe zooms over, kneels down, picks a couple things up, runs back, gives you something, runs back.
He looks confused.
The key weighs
What's the
about 9-10 pounds.
I will spend the next 10 minutes casting Identify in the corner.
Gotcha. Okay.
See, the nerd gets it.
Hap won't interject with Lupe, but if they go to put on the mask, Hap will try and stop them. Just because, yeah, we'll see.
Sure.
What?
I've got a feeling it's cursed. I'm sorry, but anyway.
I opened all of you. Is there anything any of you want to do?
Talion will kneel down and begin inspecting the most important part of this room, the mushrooms.
Of course. Of course.
Wait.
Can you make
Saw
me a
another
nature
something
check?
about cave mushrooms.
These are chamber mushrooms, of course. I'll give myself advantage with lucky.
Sir. All right. You're able to quickly discern that the orange ones are edible and the red ones are poisonous.
I have not seen these for a little while. And he takes the same vial that he spit in to cast spells, and he starts shoving the red ones inside of it.
Absolutely.
And then in a little knapsack, probably one similar but smaller to the ones that is his grocery bag of bones, he will start shoving the orange ones in. Because sorcerer's just gotta eat.
Certainly, certainly. You can add a vial of poisonous mushrooms and, I don't know, as many mushroom rations as you would like. It's probably...
What'd you find?
No, please, you have.
What'd you find there, Lupe? What you got?
Sephi did just step out, but you can see the mask.
Hap won't get. Seeing as Lupe seems interested in all the stuff around it, around the body, Hap will look more at the body, trying to figure out how they died.
Sure. You flip them over, and on their underside, across their sort of, they're wearing leather armor. First of all, you'll also notice that they were clutching a dagger partially underneath them.
Yeah.
The dagger has a single arcane rune etched into its side.
Hap takes the dagger.
Absolutely. You can add a +1 dagger to your inventory.
Gotcha.
Make me a medicine check. Looks like they were bleeding.
I have proficiency in that. Nice. No, I don't.
Can I
This
give
one
him my
died.
advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, feel free, shucks. Maybe like that go. A bit better. Yeah, a bit better.
You're able to locate the wound. It looks like they took a slash from a particularly nasty weapon, probably a long sword of some kind. Came in here, but that's not what killed them, though it would have eventually. Based on some stains around their mouth, you can determine that they probably ate the poison mushrooms while they were waiting in here.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Habis nods. Does the armor look still in good quality? No, he won't take it. It's dead body. He'll just take the dagger.
Sure.
And yeah. And then we'll just watch Lupe. See if they do anything with the loot, and yeah.
Yeah, we'll just say they've got the mask. Haven't done anything with it yet.
Gotcha.
Versada, your spell will go through, and it looks like this key is meant to activate with another component to produce various small elemental effects.
Interesting. Do we have any idea what the other component could be?
Make me an Arcana check.
Am I a fool?
Yeah, it's really familiar to you for some reason, but I'm not going to tell you.
I am a fool. I am.
What is it?
Guys, did we have to use elemental stuff to get through that door?
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Huh. Just kind of look at the key and go, I have no idea what this is for.
Oh, you used that to unlock things.
Or
We've
lock
only...
thing.
Yes, but we've only seen... Oh. This might be useless to us now.
We could probably tell someone that it's worth a lot of money and they would buy it from us.
That would be true. I have a very strong inkling, given the elemental nature of this key, that either the door that we just pried down with our bare hands had a bit more to it, or maybe we were supposed to come here before the bandit camp.
No.
Oh, too late now.
No?
No, I think we did it perfectly.
Very well. Maybe I could repurpose this.
Could make a very pretty necklace.
That is true. Just put it in his pocket.
Huh. Don't these species of mushrooms only grow in a cavern? Anyway, that just keeps moving.
No. Because caverns are big, and this room is tiny.
Wait, so it's a room? So I was right the first time.
I will haunt your nightmares.
I was thinking it was a chamber.
It is a fucking chamber. And everyone in the party is giggling. Talion is so fucking serious.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get Havita. Oh, I forgot. I got a bag of 60 gold that we can split later.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Let me make that clear. Not stealing it. Okay. I'm gonna need help to get Havita out of this ruin. Then I'll be okay. But I need to.
I might be able to carry Havita.
Oh, I can. Once we get them out of the ruin, trust me, I can carry them.
Oh, okay.
I just need to get them out of the room first, because for my plan, I need more space.
You need to be in the cavern, not the chamber.
Well, more of outside, but sure.
Oh.
Yeah. And then happened. Atro, I guess we'll start carrying Havita
Certainly.
out of the room.
We can carry Avita outside.
Okay.
You stop in the puzzle room, Italian.
Talion takes the bucket, puts the bones in it, carries it.
You have a
Okay.
bucket of bones.
Okay. Let me make this clear. This is not going to be a common thing. This is just because Evita is, out unconscious. Yeah. We clear on that?
Are you going to turn into a wolf and tell us we can't ride on your back?
No. And Hap moves away and turns into a warhorse. No, I'm not a wolf, as he says as the warhorse. I didn't plan to use this session attack, so don't worry about a token or anything, but yeah. Hap is now a warhorse. Can someone put Evita on my back,
Oh,
please?
yeah.
Thanks. Oh god. The idea that that's Hap right now, size-wise, is hilarious.
Try not to you. There we go. And place Evita on Horse Hap's back. Come out. You have the major prize, the blade, along with a number of other small things. What would you all like to do?
Are we gonna head to this guy's tower?
Well, the caravan's on the way there. Might be nice to stop by there first.
Is
Drop
it on the way
everything
to the
off.
Is it on the way to the tower?
I believe
I
so.
think we have to go through the caravan, at least the road, to make it to the tower.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that the caravan had gone past that point, so we just go straight down.
It should be
Just
near
the
the tower at this point.
Gotcha.
A little ahead, a little behind, hard to say.
We'll have to have someone go ahead and warn me when we get close to camp. I think I might get a few looks. Hap is saying this all as a horse.
All right.
Then you all begin to journey. Traveling back, is there anything particular anyone wants to be doing?
Talion is arranging some of the slimmer bones with like twine and such into what can probably only be described as wind charms, like made entirely out of bones.
Gotcha, certainly. You can tie together some bones into bone chimes, sure. So you're heading down. Anyone else?
Hap slowly goes to Versata, like slowly it's clopping along. Just, weird question.
He looks at the horse, confused for a moment before remembering. Oh, yes.
And then don't judge. If you got any apples,
Him and Gunnar will both narrow their eyes at the horse. There was an apple tree right by the tomb. Why didn't you just get one there?
instead of swearing like an angry neigh, and then he just plods forward.
I'll just chuckle.
Talion's gonna try to attach one of the bone chimes to Hap's tail.
Son of a bitch.
What do you think? Does Hap notice this?
He's mainly concentrating on Havita not falling off, so probably not. I'd say.
All right. There is a subtle clanking behind you. Not too loud. As you move.
Hap can probably guess what's happened. I'm assuming he looks behind and sees Talion smiling like no tomorrow.
It will ward off bad things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It will ward them all off.
Damn
How can you talk as a horse? I've never seen this before.
You never seen a talking horse before?
No,
The wolf was fine.
I thought I imagined that honestly.
No, my abilities allow me to talk.
I like this. One day I will show you what my abilities allow me to do. But not yet.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Up ahead, you
It's
hear the
okay.
sounds of combat. Things clashing, an animal, a squawking? Many squawkings of different kinds.
Huh.
Are there little birds up ahead? I can't handle anymore.
Any more little birds?
It's going to cause me to have a moment.
I'll send Gunnar to look, see what it
Yeah.
is.
Hap does the same, even in horse form.
You don't have to go very far ahead to see that there is a number of large chicken-like creatures flapping about
Fuck!
around a very large eagle creature?
What the fuck?
And they seem to be fighting, sort of posturing, really.
It is little birds.
I don't know about little. Should we just go around them, or do we want to look into that?
Maybe easiest to just go around.
I am quite intrigued. They look very peculiar.
Do any of you speak with birds?
I speak with one bird.
Yeah, I can speak with birds.
Maybe we find out. We can place bets.
I can't speak to birds as a horse. Weirdly.
Maybe you can speak to us as a horse.
I can speak normal as a horse, but I can't speak, to birds as a horse, unless they understand common. Or Elvish.
Do we just... I think we should intervene.
Which side will we
Okay.
be intervening for?
Someone put Havita down. Someone carefully put them down, please.
Can do.
Lift Havita off, put them down.
Do we recognize any of these creatures? Like nature, does Hap recognize any of them?
Hopping forwards, leaping through. Yeah, you probably recognize the larger creature in the middle, at the very least.
Yeah.
That is a griffin.
And a griffin's known to be, what's the word? Are they usually violent towards random?
If you're within their territory, yes, they're very territorial.
Gotcha. And do we recognize these other awful-looking ones?
Anyone who wants
look
can
like?
make me a nature check.
Nature check.
Surprisingly
Why do
good at those.
Why do I not have advantage on fucking?
Very well.
God damn it! I'm the druid. Fuck.
Italian. These are cockatrice. Birds with venom that can petrify people temporarily.
Oh, everyone. I really. Oh. Okay. I have a business proposition.
Hmm?
We valiantly defend the Griffin, only so we can get vials of those birds' venom.
Sure.
Would you like to know
Alright.
what they do?
I would love to know what they do.
I would like to go help the Griffin.
Okay.
Atra, get on.
Okay.
Oh, so they can ride you, but none of us can ride.
Oh, do you want to go into melee combat with these things?
I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
Start to move.
Hap will let Atra get on their back, and then Hap will charge.
Absolutely. And we will begin.
I have 60 feet of movement.
We will begin our initiative. Where is my basic dangers? There we go. All right. You want to charge ahead, Hap? Go for it.
Yep, I have 60 feet of movement, so I'm gonna charge forward and trample this fucker. And because I've moved straight, 20 feet straight towards the target, if I hit, they'll take more damage, basically.
All right.
Yep.
That'll hit.
So they take that damage first. Boom. And then they take an extra 2d4 bludgeoning damage. Oh, we didn't do it.
I see. It applies for the next attack. Here.
Oh, I see.
There you
go. And then they are automatically, if it is huge or smaller, so I'm assuming it's smaller than huge, it's knocked prone.
Falls over as you ram into them.
Yeah, and then he'll back away and let Atra do something, or they'll steal, either or. And yeah.
Yeah, the cockatrice will steal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try and peck at you.
Yeah.
Bam. Oh. Heal yourself for 5.
Heal myself for 5, gotcha.
Oh, I forget. We're gonna have to do this another way. That's okay. You took 2 damage overall.
Gotcha.
And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, gotcha. Oh no!
All right, Hap. Your horse joints start to lock up.
Oh no!
After it kind of pecks at you and scratches.
Nay.
And then, fighting over here continues. Griffin's dodging attacks left and right, it seems.
Master Griffin.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Master
Go, Griffin! We're
This
gonna
guy-
ride you to a volcano to throw a ring inside of it.
Sees this, sees a scratch, sees Atra, also sees Versata.
He doesn't need to see Varsada. Oh, he sees Varsada.
Kind of flaps its wings up and floats over to you, coming in for a peck. That is
I'm so
an 11.
surprised it missed.
It's a 10 to hit even. You dodge out of the way.
Stop that! I hit him with the book.
Man, they did nothing to anyone except Hat. Top to bottom, left to right. Atra.
All right. I'm gonna run up to this one and I guess kick it like a ball.
Sure. You rush up to it, bam! You give it a solid kick.
And then bonus action. One more?
Thunk, another hit. A lighter one that time, but it's already not looking too good. Feathers ruffled.
Can I make a martial check on the chickens?
Absolutely.
Or on the cockatrice?
Absolutely. Big evil chickens. You're not sure, H.
They're more charismatic.
Oh no.
Wait, no, actually a 7 is a success against. Yeah, what do you want to learn?
So I heard something about venom from Talion, and I saw Hap get pecked. I want to try and figure out more along those lines.
You can see Hap being locked up. You're pretty sure that this stuff will progress. If he fails to save again, he will be petrified. As will anyone who succumbs to the toxin. For 24 hours. Because the cockatrices want to eat these people, they don't just want to stone them.
Alright. I will pass to Talion.
Okay, I'll start off with a martial check. I would like to know if the cockatrices could be charmed.
Alright, certainly.
Oh!
You're not sure?
Oh, man.
I cannot remember. Oh, fuck it, we will try. What's this one? Italian will like form a shape with his hands that he shouldn't be able to if he had bones. And then a crown of mushrooms will begin to sprout off of unidentified 4. And I will see.
Ah, yes.
And it fucking saves. Okay.
It squeaks and squawks. It does not seem immune.
It's so wise. I have got to get better at that spell. And he will pass to Varsada.
Okay.
You have an angry bird in your face, Versada.
I don't like you very much. Does what's it called? Does the Wand of Magic Missiles need to be attuned to? And if so, have I attuned to it?
No, it does not need to be attuned to.
Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna do something mostly for the silly and knowing we're gonna take a long rest at some point in the near future. And cast a 6th level magic missile on the cockatrice in front of me. Just gonna blast it.
Alright. You activate the wand's power and fire out a whopping 8 magic missiles with a 6th level magic missile.
I'm gonna roll because each one is +1, right?
Yep. You're doing 8d4 plus 8 damage.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
29. The missiles blast into the cockatrice and still starts just being pushed back by the force of it. It is dead.
Oh, thank God. I would hate to be that. And then he's gonna, I think he's just gonna send Gunnar to, you know what? Gunnar is going to fly. Wow, he has enough movement. I forget that he has a fly of 60. He's gonna fly over to the Griffin and take the dodge action.
Absolutely.
just in case the other birds try to attack my bird. And then I will pass to Lupe.
All right, Lupe. The party has come across a bunch of evil birds, the chickens, called cockatrice.
Oh.
And they are trying to beat up the cockatrice, who seem to have been engaged in some kind of battle with the griffin.
I hope I'm heard well, by the way.
Sorry?
Sorry, I hope I'm being heard well.
Hi, you're a
You
little
will not.
better now.
You know, but you are now.
Yeah. Because I got kicked out of it, or I didn't get it.
Matt,
I didn't
probably.
get the map. Sorry.
Oh, apologies. I did not realize you had returned. There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, Lupe is going to look at this one
Mhm.
and realize she's kind of hungry.
They do look like really big chickens.
Yeah. Oh, I'm too far. Hold on. Wait. Okay. I move here. And I shoot this chicken with the intent of eating it tonight.
Shoot that chicken.
Absolutely. It is
17.
currently, that'll hit. It is currently engaged with the griffin. You will have sneak attack.
Oh.
The bolt sinks into it and it squawks. Very hurt.
Not yet. And she'll, like, my turn will end, but she's basically, like, reloading her crossbow, ready to, like, she's very much wanting to eat it.
Actually, I
Oh.
should... 1, 2, 3. The griffin will strike at the end of the round at this one. To the left of it, the one you just hit. And does not quite take it out.
Oh, man.
It
Okay.
will steal and disengage. Run into the trees. As the first one flees, this one will disengage and flap up over here. This one will disengage and flap up this way. This one will disengage and only get to about there. And now, top to bottom, left to right. Top to bottom, 1, 2, Talion.
Italian's going to see them fleeing and say, "No, I need your beaks." And he's going to pull out an arrow that he pulled from someone's corpse in session 1, and like pull back his arms. He's not holding a bow and arrow. Pull back his arms and cast catapult on the arrow at number 1.
Absolutely. It does not dodge.
Goodness, I'll die.
Yep, falls out of the sky, thunk onto the ground.
And he starts running towards it.
Sure.
And then he will pass to Lupe.
Oh, me again? Thank you.
I'm going to kill the chicken.
Scared the shit out of me, you asshole. What the fuck?
There's one within your sights.
Oh, there's another one? Okay, hold on. Where? Where again? Where? Oh.
You have one down there, and this one's kind of hard to see up here.
This?
This one down here, yeah, you can see it pretty clearly.
It's okay, I'll make effort.
All right. Crossbow ready. Fires again. And even with half cover, that will hit.
Ooh, do I
Bolt
still get
flies and sinks into it. You won't get sneak attack on this one.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. Anyways.
Thunk. It squawks again. Arrow stuck into it. Who would you like to pass to, Lupe?
Who hasn't gone yet?
Everyone except Talion.
Atra.
Over to Atra. If you're there, Aaron.
Yep, just realized I was muted. My bad. I will run to this one down here, and I will punch it.
All right, you're good. Go for it. Yeah, you slam that one. And it crumples.
I got one for you, Talion.
That is very good.
And then I will pass to Varsada.
Over to Versada?
Varsada, is he within 100 feet? He is. Using his reaction, is going to have Gunnard cast Healing Word on the Griffin.
Absolutely. It seems slightly agitated, but then as healing starts to seep into it, it calms down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And he'll begin to sort of walk up and just like sort of put both of his hands at his side and try and seem as unassuming and undangerous as possible, trying to calm the Griffin down.
Absolutely. Slowly approaching.
And I suppose at the end of my turn, I'll pass to the Warhorse.
Hey. How are my joints, DM?
They are locking up. You are restrained.
Hap's gonna drop the Warhorse form.
Absolutely.
He's gonna basically not try and not stress himself about thing. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals
Absolutely.
and just say we mean no harm, and then make my save and potentially freeze stone as that. So what save do I need to make?
We mean no harm, you say. Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, as Hap locks up and turns to stone.
Hap's body turns to stone.
Oh no.
That is fine.
It is?
Talion acts like he didn't hear anything.
With that, the Griffin will soar overhead and probably finish this last one here off. Yup. Yup.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll kind of grip and rip through this one and land over here.
Rip and rip.
With that, we are out of combat.
Woohoo!
map
Kind of grass and birds.
appears to be solid stone.
Okay. Do we want to be comforted and told the truth?
What? In regards to what?
I could have a fib and say that I could make an anti-venom from their venom.
Well, I happen to be relatively proficient in alchemy. I've studied it from time to time. I could actually potentially make something.
Oh, that is good.
Start dragging the bodies back together.
Mm-hmm.
Spend some time. Would you like to set up a little camp here?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Set up a little fire. What was that, Lupe? I didn't catch anything there. The griffin is ripping into something over here. Will eventually peer over the edge. Doesn't seem displeased with you all. And it flies off.
We did something good there.
It feels like it.
Does it always feel this way?
In my experience,
Sorry, I got
yes.
cut off.
Oh, you're okay.
So it always kind of makes you feel nauseous?
That's what this feels like to you, nauseous?
Didn't even give us a feather.
I suppose not, but it also didn't eat the rest of these corpses, so... I guess these
Yeah.
are ours.
These are our corpses. It ate the one that did kill. That is, it's right. It did not kill these ones.
Are we gonna eat them?
We can eat them except for their heads. They have glands on the sides of their necks, if I remember correctly.
Really?
We need those.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Time can be spent collecting from the cockatrice. Do you want to try and put together a dose of anti-venom, if you can manage it?
Yeah, I don't have any alchemist supplies on me, so I'm definitely working this is a DIY alchemy thing, but...
Gotcha. You can just
I do have
make
proficiency
me...
with alchemy.
Gotcha.
I would like to help in any way I can.
Certainly.
Nature would be helping as well if she can.
So I think between people, and you guys can decide who makes which check here. I'm gonna need an alchemist tools check. Normal roll. I'm gonna need a medicine check. A nature check. And if anyone wants to make a check just to try and help, you can.
Gotcha. I imagine I'll do alchemy because I'm proficient in alchemy.
I can do medicine.
I can do nature.
What do I roll for alchemy?
I would just be a proficient intelligence check, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's actually very good. That's a +7, which means I could just do this down here. I'll make one for it later.
Natural 20
Wow.
for Dalian.
Okay.
25 on that. 16 over there. And between the three of you, you'll be able to take off the poison glands, extract the venom, and brew an anti-venom. You're able to collect 3 doses worth. You may convert
Ooh.
up to those 3 into anti-venom, but you will lose a poison for each anti-venom you make.
How do we feel about keeping 1 venom and 2 anti-venom?
You're the person who knows what they're doing. I just knew where in the neck the gland was.
Oh, that is true. Thank you for pointing that out. I think to stay on the safe side, we will keep 1 venom and have 2 anti-venom in case someone else gets petrified. And he'll sort of pocket the anti-venom. I think the venom, he's just kind of look at and say, I don't really have a use for this myself. And he'll just kind of like set it down and say, typically you would administer such a thing through some kind of piercing implement, but I imagine you could do something with it magically as well.
Oh, I don't want it. I just like it when they are made.
Oh, okay. He will hold it to Lupe then. Unless you want it, Atra.
We can have it.
All right, I'll let you decide amongst yourselves then, and he'll just walk over and set it down right here.
You are past a vial of cockatrice venom, Lupe.
Oh, sick!
And you can administer the anti-venom over the next couple minutes. Hap's skin de-stonifies, and you will come to being restrained for a couple minutes.
We mean no harm. Oh, shit!
It left.
Everything is sore. Wow.
Yes, it's going to be like that for quite a while. I would rest tonight more than usual.
Wow.
Is this like a painful feeling, or is it like or is it like, shit, I'm fucking tripping feeling?
It's more everything feels like it's, well, made of stone, I guess. My joints aren't happy. Oh, I really will get Evita. Oh. Hap just like slowly starts hobbling upwards, northwards to go get Evita.
Mm-hmm. You can pick Evita up and bring him back over.
Yeah.
And by this point, you all might as well rest by the fire.
Lovely.
Yippee!
Are we long resting?
Indeed.
So.
Okay. I will cast my silly spell before we long rest, so I'm a construct again.
Hap will, I'm assuming, do watches, so Hap will do first watch.
Certainly. You'll see the griffin flying through the sky. It seems to ignore you all, for one reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
You won't see any further sign of cockatrices in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of your journey back towards the caravan will be peaceful.
Yippee.
I will put you all on the caravan map.
Yahoo! Before we get to the place, I don't know what the rest of the group has decided with their abilities. I would prefer if no one said anything about mine. Thank you.
I think that is a very salient conversation, Hap.
Hap's like, I don't know what that word means, but sure.
It means it makes sense in the context of what we are doing.
Yeah. Just, yeah.
And Tyan will look at Atra.
Yeah, Hap's doing the same.
Aethra?
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
Sorry, could you repeat it?
Not mentioning some of our abilities to people in camp.
If you guys don't want me to, I can do that. Yeah. I'll try to.
I thought this was going to take a great deal more negotiation.
I'm not the only one, okay?
Like I said,
I've grown up on the assumption that people devoted to the Great and Dark One, like you are, not like a normal person, but part of the church fully and stuff, we're a lot more stringent on certain things and strict on certain things. That's all.
that is a completely true assumption, but I also recognize we are going to have to work with each other.
You're a pleasant surprise.
Talion's going to loop in from his, like, around his neck. He carries this cord, like a bolo tie, and the ends are very, very frayed, like they've been chopped at a few times. And he is going to take a dagger and cut one of the ends of the bolo tie. It's like a frayed piece of cloth that probably means nothing to anyone, and he's going to give it to Aethra. That is very generous of you. And now it is not a gift, it is a trade.
Alright.
Give this little bit of cloth.
Aethra puts it into her pocket after looking at it for just a moment.
My mothers might have liked you, Aethra.
I hope so.
Me too. We're headed towards their home. Diane fucks off.
Dak, I'm guessing when we were carrying stuff, we brought the boxes with us with the dwarven stuff in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you guys didn't just leave those behind.
So, Hap, as the company's going to go, I'm just going to check one last time. You have none of the bombs, right? He goes to what's that?
He'll pause and he'll sigh and he'll say, I wish it did. They were quite interesting. No, I do not.
Maybe we can convince them once we give it to them to get one.
Oh, that would be one. Can I do that? Can we do that? I would love to do that.
We can try. We can't give away that we know what it is, but we could try. We don't know what's in these boxes. We have no clue what's in these boxes, right?
Indeed. We know nothing.
Italians heading in.
Yeah. Hap will probably try and be a bit behind Talion, just catching up. And he's also carrying the boxes. So.
What fight?
Oh, Sephi. I'll pull you along with the group.
It's thundering!
Ooh.
Oh, no.
No clue what they just said.
It's thundering.
Oh, I see.
So you pull Havita in, and one of the knights helps you pull them up and put them in one of the carts back here. You can approach Julia Opalcrown. The dwarves give you nasty looks as you approach. Julia just smiles slightly. It's a little condescending, but you're used to giving that one too.
He returns it in the same form.
You all
My
have been
lady.
away quite a few days.
Your boxes were very heavy.
Ah, I see them. And you've brought them back to me. Good. She'll hop off the back of this.
What the fuck? Hab's like, what the fuck are in these things?
Not for you to know.
As long as we get paid the right amount.
That I can assure. You brought them back to me. Looks like they're all sealed. Come on, just load them onto the backside here. We'll get them inside. This guy will like hop up on here and he pulls out a key and unlocks this metal door on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And he will kind of help pick up crates, open the door, and like pull them inside.
Yeah.
See in there? Can you not see through?
Nope.
Inside there is a simple small table, a stone chair, a bunch of crates, a locked chest, and several sashes of fabric.
Have to set them down.
I'll load them up into here. You all right, you know that? Right to business. You know how to haggle. You know not to push too hard. And you didn't even look in the boxes. Alright. And she pulls off her fur that she was wearing and tosses it to you, Talion. It is a badger fur.
You've taken very good care of this.
It's the sign of my house. Enjoy it. It's warm enough. As for the rest of you, I'll have the coin counted and handed out to you by the fire tonight.
Understood. Oh.
You all do know how to get things done. That's oh so rare around here. She just sits back up on this. Think. Yeah, she's just sitting on here. Other folks get down. This guy bumps past you.
Thank you for being so polite. As the person bumps into him. As Hab starts to walk away.
He grunts.
We should go talk to the commander. The caravan commander.
True.
Well, these folks would have sorted themselves out. Silly me. There we go.
As Talion walks by May, he just holds a quiet whisper, his finger up to his mouth. Walks away.
She smiles nervously, but seems focused on something else.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks. As you pass by, as you're coming this way, the caravan master waves. He doesn't stop you or anything, but he kind of waves as you're passing by, and you can come up to the one in the very large armor, Commander Actea. Welcome back, everyone.
In a few days.
Yeah, you were out there longer than I thought. Everything was sorted? Bandits run off?
Sure.
Sure?
Yes.
Some ran off. Some fought.
We buried them in an unmarked grave.
Oh. Well, I mean, getting rid of them is probably for the best in this case. Good work, everyone. I'll have that bottle brought out for you. Should make the rest of our travels much easier, at least in this area.
How long do we get to, was it a tavern or something nearby?
Yeah, should be another 2-3 days till we get to that tavern. Might be another day longer, actually.
Gotcha.
If you all have things you wanted to do, I guess. Should be able to look over this group if there's no more bandits harrying the roads.
We still have one more place to check out, but we'll be able to do it before we get to the tavern, so.
Great. Say that. Oh yeah.
Our compatriot who says very much with very little is not feeling very well.
Yeah, that's right. She looks past you all to Javita.
If you would be so inclined to provide Great and Dark One's blessing to cure them, that would be much appreciated.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we have experts. Just gonna, like, clunk on over here by you, Aitra. And while moving alongside with the cart, knock on this door. There's a moment later and the door opens. What? What is it? Oh, a friend of theirs isn't doing so well after their journey. They were hoping for a blessing. Oh, of course. I'll be right back, Nolakavis. He kind of hops out of the thing. It helps him down. He'll start coming over this way. How was your journey, all of you? Not too difficult, I hope. No?
Some bumps here and there, but we're back safe and sound.
Good to hear. Your mother waves to you, Aitra.
He just peeks in and waves to them and then catches back up.
Interesting.
Up is like looking at what's happening from behind a cart.
What to do about this? Probably just fortify their internal defenses against such magic. You, child, are forever within their shadow. No wrongdoing shall pass you, which is not to pass over you. He mutters a couple other small things. There's a faint glow about Javita. They should awaken soon. With any luck.
That is very kind and generous of you.
Well, after all, given the time it took you to complete your mission, it seems you have collected what I had been seeking. Do you plan on keeping it?
Talion, like, recognizes the weight on his shoulder of the sword. I was going to ask Javita if they wanted it.
Perhaps after the fire tonight. I should have awoken by then. I am in no rush, after all. Starts to push back this way. I'll meet you all by the fire to ask you then.
Sounds lovely.
Yes. Gives a slight nod to Actea, and I'll look back to all of you. Good work. You all have proven yourself rather competent. Competent. With that, he steps back inside. Octave just shrugs and falls to the side. Well, caravan's gonna be moving for a while. If you need to rest, you can always sit in one of the wagons.
True.
How many days' journey would you say we are from our next fork in the road?
Oh, same place, that tavern I was just talking about. It probably, I'd say about 3 days.
Okay, so we have enough time. That is good.
Time? Time for what?
Oh, I am fermenting radishes.
Oh. Huh, radishes. Like pickles?
Yes.
Yum.
I will get you some.
Thanks. Well, back to guarding duty. They just start to march back alongside. Every step a light clunking of armor.
Sort will hop in here and start running.
Yeah, I guess Hap will probably he'll walk, but he'll be checking on Avita a lot.
Certainly. Oh, I should just identify everyone. You know them all.
I think they're all.
Yeah, I'll have to set it in the thing for next time. Whatever, it's fine. Many of you ride along with the Acclayan Knights caravan pulled by Giant the horse. It was a giant horse. And as you begin to move along throughout the day, where we're going to end our session, is when someone from the front of the caravan yells out, Hobbins! Hobbins! Got a weird-looking guy up at the front, not hostile. But he's just standing there.
I'm not even near the front.
Hap will stop moving forward to go check it out, but obviously I'm never ending it, but yeah.
Indeed. Looking out beyond the front of the caravan, it's not hard. You just have to not be directly behind one of the big parts.
Yeah.
You can see a couple of figures. Looks like a priest of some kind. A couple of thug types dressed up, not too dissimilar from those bandits. And a single man with this sickly grayish sort of skin, a large scar running up one side of his face, armor all set and studded, a massive blade across his back that appears to be made of stone. Just crossed arms on the road, the caravan starting to come to a halt.
Does anyone recognize him?
That is Wodan Grimhild. That is a man you hate, Hap.
Fuck.
And we'll come back to that next time.
That's not good.
Was Wodan the name of the dude?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say the guy the bandit cabin was going to get.
Yeah, it was.
No.
Same person.
Thank you all for coming and joining me for this today. We had a sort of completion of some side quests today, really. when we come back to next time, we'll have a little bit of an encounter, and you can expect my more usual several player backstory connected things to be returning next session. You'll also be receiving your rewards for completing said side quests. Depending on what you choose to do, you'll at the very least be gaining a +1 reputation with it sounds like the Aclean Knights, Julia Opalcrown, and Veltanus Xerxes.
Mm.
Reputation is gonna be a thing? That's fucking
Indeed.
cool shit. EP.
Your first point won't make or break any relationships, whether it's positive or negative, but it gets you in the door.
Hey, one day we'll get Julie to high five us and they'll be winning.
Mm-hmm. She's mildly impressed with you all.
Emphasis on mild. Sorry. Still an asshole.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be here.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I hope you all had fun. Thanks for coming and supporting me in this way. Thanks to everyone who came by the stream and watched for supporting in that way. And we will see you all next time.
Bye, Goobers.
I love that I got a wand to fuck you today.